Then stand it.
Just recently, I found out that my priest watches my YouTube videos. So, I can't post anything I want anymore because my priest watches my videos. I'm no longer in Nigeria, I'm in the States now. I've actually been in the States for a while since I've posted my last video. I posted my last video like 2 weeks ago, but I've actually been in the States for, well, almost a month. You can see how productive I am with this channel. It's great. It's just great. I think I should start doing those intros like real YouTubers do now. What up guys? I'm back! Make sure you smash that subscribe button down below, like it, share with your friends, and let's start this video, yes! As y'all know, in my last YouTube video, I said that my favorite childhood sport was gymnastics, and it was, and I no longer do it because I left to come to the States to start boarding school. Well, a year before I went to boarding school, I had to quit gymnastics to focus on school. I quit and then I went to boarding school a year afterwards. So with a few days left in Nigeria, I decided to hit up my old coach and asked him if he could train me in the same way that I trained 5 years ago. So I called him, I hit him up, I said, yo, I'm in Nigeria, you're in Nigeria. Let's be in Nigeria together and you teach me gymnastics again. And he said, you know what? Fine, let's go right now. Starting Monday to Thursday, you are going to train in the same way that you trained 5 years ago. And I said, sure. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. This guy said you gotta be here by 7 a.m. I was, what? Yes, I got it. I had to be there by 7 a.m. I mean, you know the drive there. Like I'm coming from a whole like other place. It's like, I'm lying. It's like a 25-minute drive, but still, wait, that means I have to wake up at like 5:30 to put in my contacts. It takes me like an hour to put in my contacts, not really 2 minutes, but still I'm gonna exaggerate for this YouTube video so that I get more subscribers. So I trained for 4 days and this is how it went. Let's start with day one. Okay, so day one, I went to this new trampoline park called Upbeat. And it opened, I think, around December, but I was schooling, I was in the States, so I didn't get to see it until July. It's basically like the Nigerian Sky Zone. Yeah, I arrived on Monday at 7. He told me to stretch first, so we stretched and we did warm-ups, and then he told me to go on the trampoline and start jumping. I was like, I got this. I jumped on the trampoline like what, last year? So I can do that, right? No, I couldn't do it. I tried to do a jump twist. That move consists of doing a straight jump, jumping straight up into the air, doing a full 360 and coming back down, and I failed to do that. I failed miserably. Anyways, so then right after that, instead of teaching me how to do the jump twist, I had to reteach myself, so that was cool. He watched, laughed, frowned, and then he said, yo, time for you to try back somersault. And I was like, what? Okay, I got this. Okay, so the first try, I tried it. He was there holding on to me while I was on the trampoline. I tried to do it and I ended up catapulting my coach off of the trampoline. I catapulted, he flew. So then I tried again and again, and hey, eventually I got it. I was even surprised. Can't smudge the lip gloss. Okay, so then there was this guy that works at Upbeat, and he was doing this like this wall climbing trampoline back spring up thing. I don't know what it's called. I wanted to do it, but then I looked at my ass and I was like, yo, this thing takes up a lot of room, so let me just not do that. Then I decided to try this trick. It's called, he calls it a barani. I don't know what it's called. It's like when you do like a round off in the air. And I tried to do it, and because that was one of my favorite moves when I did gymnastics, I still got it. And then yes, I was being a little dramatic for the YouTube video, so I decided to fall at the end, and that was very fake. That did not go in, and the trash can was 3 feet away from me. So yeah, I was just testing my limits, seeing what I could do. I was very, very, very tired at the end. I forgot how much effort it took to jump. Also on day 1, I decided to do try a back handspring. So I've never learned how to do a back handspring when I was doing gymnastics. So because I had 4 days, I was like, you know what, screw it. I'm gonna try and do a back handspring. And it worked! I was so amazed. My coach is just like, yeah, just do it. He was there for the first part, but he was there. He showed me how to do it, and then I did it by myself. And I was like, what? Like, I've never learned how to do a back handspring ever in my life. So I was so confused when I did it. This guy, by the end of the day, he told me to do a front walkover on the tumble track. And I was like, sure, I can do that, and I did it. I did it on the tumble track, and this guy's like, okay, you can do it on the tumble track, do it on the floor. And I got bad knees. I got tendonitis. This guy thought it would be funny to watch me struggle on the floor. So I wanted to prove him wrong, so I decided to try and do a front walkover on the floor. And let's just say I did not, and my knee, I don't know what happened, but I couldn't walk the rest of the day.
Then stand it.
So yeah, so this is day 2. He told me to warm up, do my stretches, and work on what I wanted to work on. So I decided to work on my back handsprings again, and it was pretty good. I did it well a couple times, and then something happened. I think my finger got caught inside like one of the holes in the trampoline because I busted my ass on the trampoline. Thank God it was a trampoline.
What was that?
So then afterwards I decided to try and do a front somersault.
I didn't feel like talking now. I didn't feel like talking because
you don't understand how crazy this is to me. I'm doing more stuff that I ever could do when I was like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So then after that, I thought it would be fun to try and do a round off back handspring. Okay, so I'm gonna try doing a round off back handspring. And let's see how it goes. Oh, Mina, you idiot. So then he said, okay, let's do this. So I went to do it. Obviously he like was next to me when I was like trying it because I didn't want to, I was scared. So then he held me along the way the first couple times, and I was fine because I knew he was there to catch me in his arms if I just busted my ass. And he was there for the first 2 to 3 times. And then the last time, this guy, I trusted him with my life. I went to do a round off back handspring. I was like, okay, he's there to catch me. I was like, he's catching me. He wasn't there, but I did it. But I was excited because I did it on my own, but on the inside, I was hurt. So on day 3, I was feeling bold. I was feeling fantastic. So I decided to do a round off double back handspring. And bish, it worked. So then I asked him to teach me how to do a round off back handspring, and this is what happened. Oh my God. I failed the first time because obviously I'm gonna fail. Like, look at me. Does this look like a face of a winner? So then after he taught me again, and I did it. And I was going crazy on the inside because this is the most I've ever done in gymnastics in 4 days. Beautiful, that's it. That day, I was just on cloud 9 because I've never ever done anything like that. I could never do a back handspring, let alone a double back handspring, let alone freaking back somersault. It's day 4, it's my last day. The girl who is a better gymnast than me, her name's Mary. The girl's got skills. I only showed you like a minute portion of what she can do. She can do so much more. So coach decided to teach her how to do a back somersault to Barani. And I decided to try. Man, I thought I was invincible. I still did it. I don't know how. I think it's a 5-hour energy I took before. Because every day I took a 5-hour energy. Then he said, let's make it harder. Do a Barani to a back somersault. And it was harder. It's the same thing, but the different sequence just, it threw me off. So I tried it. And I got too scared the first time, so I stopped like midway. But then I tried it again, and I did it, but then I fell at the end because my shirt blocked my face. So then I started screaming. Oh, this was my second favorite move, right after the Barani, whatever it's called. It was doing sit drop to knee drop to front somersault. That was my favorite thing, and it's so much easier than doing a regular front somersault, as you can see from all my past failures. Doing this made me realize how much I miss gymnastics, because coming to the States for school has just sucked the life out of me. My God, Jesus Christ. Sorry, Father Emmanuel. So then, on day 4, I've always wanted to do this as a little kid, and I finally got to do it. And that was doing a round off back handspring, back somersault. On day 4, I attempted to do a round off back handspring, back somersault. Here are the results. Oh my gosh, I think I almost pissed myself. I executed something that I couldn't even do when I did participate in gymnastics. I did try to do a round off back handspring, back somersault, but that didn't work out, so I stopped there and went home. If you guys are wondering where this came from, I have a whole bag. This is lunch. I'm holding this up to make it feel like I'm being sponsored by somebody. I need something that's more me, like a bag of lard. So the reason I made this video is not to show, oh wow, I can do this stuff, and oh my gosh, look at me, I'm so cool, wow, no. The reason I made this video is because I wanted to show that you can do anything if you put your mind to it. And yes, I've heard it before. And yes, I'm sure all of you have heard it before, but this is coming from me, someone who never thought that she'd be able to do a freaking back handspring, let alone learn it in, what, a day? If you've seen me in these clips, you may have noticed that I'm not skinny. I'm not. And why am I holding this like a pen? I've never been skinny in my life, and I don't think I'll ever be skinny. So if I can do this stuff that people say only skinny people can, then trust me, y'all can accomplish so much more, and you guys don't give yourself enough credit. Well, me trying gymnastics again has made me realize that F everybody who tells you what you can and cannot do. I remember as a kid, when I was still in gymnastics, I had a competition, and I just finished a floor routine. And a woman, someone's mom or something, came up to me and she looked me in the eye and she's like, I never expected someone like you to do that. I should have been happy, but then I was like, what do you mean? And she said, you know, someone... That's my ass I'm pointing to. And I broke down in tears. How dare someone say that to a freaking 7-year-old? Never forgot that moment. I never did. Still hate that bitch. I don't even know who she is. I still hate her. How dare you come up to focus on your own child, please? My gosh. People from the other teams called me fat. I was the fattest one on the team. But hey, guess what? I was also one of the most skilled on the team. Not gonna lie. Not even gonna toot my own horn here, but I was. I didn't even think I would accomplish half of the stuff that I did in 4 freaking days. So I want to share my experience doing something that I doubted myself in to help anybody who wants to do the same, or who has done the same, or who's trying to do the same, and people keep telling them no, or you can't do it, because trust me, you can. And the best thing about somebody telling you you can't is the look on their face when you finally do it. Even in gymnastics, the main reason why I stayed in it before I quit was to see people's mouths hit the freaking floor when I did that split, or that back somersault, or that barani. Something that they couldn't do, even as somebody that's a size 2. So that's what I wanted to say. That got very serious. I'm very sorry, because it's supposed to be a comedy channel. Comedy? Where? Where? So that is my story, and that is why I'm putting it up here. Do what you want to do with this information. Don't do anything at all. It's up to you, but I think I'm done here. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you didn't, then I don't blame you. If you did, then please smash that subscribe button down below, and please hit the like button. Yeah, let's go. Thank you for watching. Bye. I changed my hair. I don't know if you notice. It's brighter than my future. Hey, hey, hey. Bye. Booty bop, booty bop, booty. I'm so sorry, Father Emmanuel. Bye.